scored 2 in the first half and 2 in the second. The likes of Nelson Seka Tuka getting their names onto the score sheet, then Loki opening up the goal scoring. And I really think having put up this kind of performance at Kavumba was something that was up to celebrate for the Solitero Bright Stars side. But still also Ondo Paraka playing up against Bull. Bull have put up a great performance, and they will be playing in their third consecutive quarterfinal. And this is something that is really nice for a club like Bull, because if at all you cannot come and be in the top 2 or on the top of the log when it comes to the Uganda Premier League, you have to prove a point in such a tournament where we have the Uganda Cup, and take a look at big league sides and all others coming through. But even after the departure of Alexis Abide, Bull have continued to put up a great fight. And we can't forget talking about our brothers of the Mayuni side. That is a Square Pass Motomoto Express FC. Yes, the likes of Alan Kaiwa are there proving big points. The likes of Derek Ngobi, my good fan and a very good footballer.
Boban Zirintusa.
Boban Zirintusa is not at X, but who was once there. I remember him also being at Vipers when it was still Bunamwaya. Boban Zirintusa, a very hard shooter. And talking about the game that was played at Mutesa 2 Stadium, I really love the fact that the winning momentum at Express is coming back. But I feel without Alan Kaiwa, they can never give us what we expect as football fanatics. And still, the performance of Alan Kaiwa sends a very huge message to everybody down at Vipers, because some time back when they were still with Robertinho, I remember this lad was being played as a full-back. And this time around at Express, he's coming in as a striker and proving points there. So I feel at times these players are misplaced when it comes to the issue of systems and formations at different clubs. But they have strong points and weaknesses. So Alan Kaiwa here is proving points to everybody that undermined him or underrated him at Vipers. But that is the Uganda Cup for you in terms of results.
Yeah, there's a game coming up.
As we talk about the fixture coming up.
The headlines are saying that KCCA worry of Mbarara City. Isn't Mbarara City being overhyped?
I think but Mbarara City is doing very good in the big league. Yeah. So it is not a team to take for granted. But also, as we see the Uganda Cup, it is not about you're in the Premier League or big league. You bring your A game on top. So definitely KCCA is worried of Mbarara City, but also Mbarara City is worried of KCCA. So it's a 50-50 game that I feel will go into penalties.
Michael?
Yeah,
penalties, Grace says?
Not really. But there are some boys to watch out for in this one, because KCCA playing at home is an advantage. And secondly, some of the players have been summoned for the Cranes tour, whereby the Cranes are onto a regional tour down in Bundibujo. And lads like Geoffrey Waswa, you know what he can do in the partnership with him and Mojuzi in that KCCA centre back. So Geoffrey Waswa is not around for KCCA selection. I feel it is going to cost them in one way or the other. But still, replacements are there. The likes of Magambo can still come up and give us a great performance in that back line. And then we cannot undermine the presence of Mohamed Shaban. I remember the last time I was at Lugogo watching Arua Hill taking on KCCA. Mohamed Shaban gave me one of the standing performances I didn't expect. So today, we could see KCCA is past Mbarara City because all Mbarara City have at the moment is the centre back in Johnny Mugweri. Johnny Mugweri can really come out there and probably watch out for Mohamed Shaban and Osomba. There is a lad there in
Kankonde.
Besides Kakonde, there is Kasongo. Yes, he will be one to watch out for in that attacking line.
Is also not a joke. The saves he has done in the big league.
Yeah, but still, this is not the big league, and we are going to see different quality of football. When you talk about KCCA, Proline, and Police FC, they have a similar style of
Brand.
play. They have that flair on the pitch. So if Mbarara City want to come here and disorganize the piece of the birds, kicking the ball up and down, probably they will suffer a huge loss.
I didn't find it right for a player missing a Stanbic Uganda Cup game for Cranes Regional Tour for anything in the world. I think this is more competitive and puts him in better stead than the regional.
No, but we remember, Barnes, we have a qualification game coming up.
Yes, there's a qualification game coming up. But tell me, in all due respect, yes, the players from the Western region that they have selected from Kitara and teams like that, strong opposition they're going to face. But a game can't be as competitive as a Uganda Cup to enter the quarterfinals.
Yeah, but Barnes, I can tell you here, for a coach like Mitchell, if at all I summon you for such a regional tour
and you don't respect
it, I'll drop you, because where is your future? In the Uganda Cup or playing in big stages of football like AFCON qualifiers or World Cup qualifiers? So this is one of the stages a local player has to go through. If Charles Lukwago has been summoned for this, why not a KCCA lad?
Well, for me, I'll have different opinions about that, and I'll never deviate from the fact that a competitive Uganda Cup or League game is more important for Uganda than a regional tour. And especially if that player is not one that many of those lads out there in the region where we've gone to are going to look forward to. If it's Alan Okello, because many guys want to see Alan Okello for the first time.
Even Alan Okello is part of that one.
Yes, he's part of that one. Now imagine if KCC bows out, minus one of the best players this season. It's very, very cruel on them. And tell you what, these clubs invest much more money.
Plus also
over the years. I know over a period, 3 months, you're playing under 20 for Uganda, you can get much more money than a lad at KCCA.
Yeah.
But over the years, these clubs invest much more money than the national team.
But here we are building CVs, bro, and we want to see our players go for greener pastures. So if a player is playing in a Uganda jersey, nothing is better than that.
Okay, by the time from now we shall be crossing over to Luzira, where Uganda is celebrating the Water and Environment Day. But it's a closing ceremony. Anytime, if you see us off, we told you that sport is very important in this country, very, very important. But there are matters of national importance that at times we not allow. I've got to come on and we leave. So because of that, we've got to rush and eat this. Vipers. There is no game for them against KCCA because of an engagement against Raja. Is it worth it? They're already out.
Is it worth it? I think this
to put off a game in the league.
No. I think it's not worth it. However, I think for Alex Isabidie, it helps him to prepare his team, because he's going to be proving a point that he can put the squad together, put the right tactics together for the club to put up a good show against Raja. We remember that the last time Raja faced yes, please.
Ugandans, please allow us cut this short.
Okay.
We need to go down to Luzira, where it's a live feed for the closing ceremony of the Uganda Water and Environment Week for 2023. It's been me, John Barnes, Grace and Michael, and of course the lads from Transplant Uganda for this particular one.